One of the things that many of us struggle with during burnout or overwhelm is properly feeding ourselves. In burnout, my brain is not capable of the multi-steps required to prepare a meal. It usually plays out something like this. I wander around the kitchen, look in the cabinets, look in the fridge, get overwhelmed, and I don't eat for another hour. Repeat the cycle. Eventually, I get so hungry that I just stuff my face with a bunch of carbs, or I order not very healthy takeout, which is, you know, like I'm still feeding myself. So I want to like give myself that, and anybody else that's out there, like, kudos for at least feeding yourself. But today I wanted to offer some super simple snack options that you can make during burnout that are a little bit healthier and a little bit more serving for your body. Hey friends, welcome to my little corner on the interwebs. If you're new here, my name's Kathlena and I'm autistic with a heavy dash of ADHD. I make videos about autism, neurodiversity, and my experiences as a late diagnosed autistic woman. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to subscribe and like this video. You can also find me on Instagram at neurodivergentme. Some of you may or may not know that food and nutrition are one of my special interests. I've been studying nutrition for over 15 years, and during that time, I've worked with a variety of different people, including a lot of ADHD and autistic individuals. Even still, when I hit burnout, food is the last thing that I want to think about. Many neurodivergent people struggle to properly and consistently feed themselves for varying reasons. It could be sensory issues, hyperfocus, or limited safe foods are just a couple of examples. There are many problems with skipping meals, but today I'm just gonna focus on one particular thing, and that's blood sugar. When we skip meals, our blood sugar dips down really low. Our bodies do not like that. It puts us in a stressed state. When you're in that state, you may notice that some of your ADHD or autistic traits, the less pleasant ones, are amplified. So you'll have an even harder time being focused, staying out of overwhelm. Sensory sensitivities may feel more significant, and overall, it just doesn't feel good in the body. So when choosing snacks and meals, there's three things that you want to look at, and that's basically your macronutrients. Your macronutrients are your fats, your proteins, and your carbohydrates. Ideally, you want to have a balance of all three of those in your snacks and meals. So when you have a good balance of these, what it's gonna do, the carbohydrates are gonna bring you back up, and then your fats and your proteins, those are slower burning, so that's going to help keep you in that healthy range a lot longer. So let's go ahead and hop in to the simple snack ideas that I have for you. The majority of these are 3 ingredients or less. They take less than 5 minutes to throw together. Most of the ingredients are shelf stable, so you can purchase them and not worry that they're gonna go bad within 3 to 5 days. And they're really versatile too. So if there's an ingredient that I used that maybe you don't like, you can swap it out for something that fits your palate. So my first snack idea is so simple, and one of my favorite things to have. It feels very decadent, and that is half of an avocado with a drizzle of balsamic glaze and cracked pepper. If you don't have balsamic glaze, you can use balsamic vinegar, or you don't even have to use vinegar at all. You could just sprinkle a little bit of salt and pepper on it, maybe dress it up with a squeeze of lemon, but that's basically it. I will say that for my friends that are not fond of softer textures in food, this probably isn't going to be the best option for you, but I absolutely love it. Avocados are loaded with fat and fiber, helping to keep your blood sugar stable and you feeling satiated and satisfied. The next snack is one of mine and my son's favorite, and that is apple nachos. This snack comes together so quickly and is really delicious. All you do is slice up an apple. If you make your slices a little bit thinner, it kind of makes it feel like it goes farther. I didn't do that this time. I just sliced an apple the way that I normally do, but you spread those out onto a plate and then you drizzle with a nut butter of your choice. It can be peanut butter. In this case, I'm using sunflower seed butter because it's what I had. From there, you can top it with really whatever you want. Today, I chose to do some chocolate chips and some shredded coconut. If you wanted it a little bit sweeter, you can add a little squeeze of honey, but I feel like the combination of the apple with the nut butter, it for me is sweet enough. This is a great snack because you're getting your carbohydrate from your apple and your fat and protein from your nut butter. Moving on to the next snack, we have a rice cake with nut butter, honey, banana, and chia seeds. Very simple, pretty self-explanatory. You take a brown rice cake. It doesn't have to be a brown rice variety. You can choose what you want. There's some really good like cinnamon apple ones that are bomb, but for today, this is what I had in the pantry. So I took a brown rice cake and I covered it in some nut butter, again, sunflower seed butter because it's what I had. I chopped up a banana, drizzled a little bit of honey on top and added some chia seeds. Normally I would have done hemp seeds, but I didn't have any. I had chia. That worked out just fine. So for this, you're getting your carbohydrate from the rice cake as well as the banana, your fats and proteins from the nut butter and whatever seed you decided to throw on. There's lots of variations for this. If you're not a fan of bananas, you can do some strawberry with chocolate chips. You can make it savory by slapping some avocado on it and maybe some sliced cucumber. Lots of ways to dress these up. The next snack was one of my favorites out of all of these, and that was a rye cracker with cream cheese, smoked salmon, and sprouts. I'm not gonna lie, these crackers are straight cardboard on their own. Would not recommend eating them alone. Not a good choice. However, dressed up, they are a great base foundation that add a really nice texture mouthfeel that I personally like. I'm very much so gravitated towards like crunchy textures, so I really like these rye crackers. They're also very minimal ingredients, so I like that too. And yeah, basically you just put some cream cheese on. You can have a flavored cream cheese or plain, and then you top it with some smoked salmon. And if you wanna get real fancy with it, some sprouts or cucumbers or tomatoes, really whatever you have in your fridge will work. So for this snack, you're getting your carbohydrate from the cracker, you're getting some fats and some proteins from the cream cheese and also the smoked salmon. The salmon is also a really great brain power food because it's high in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are so key to our overall health and our brain health. Omega-3 fatty acids are known to reduce inflammation, including brain inflammation, which can exacerbate exacerbate, you get it. It can make the unpleasant traits of ADHD or autism worse. I am very lucky. I have a stepfather who likes to fish and likes to smoke his fish. So this was locally caught. He smoked it up for me, but you can get smoked salmon from any grocery store. Smoked salmon will last a lot longer in your fridge than fresh salmon will because of that smoked process. The last snack that I have for you is protein avocado toast. Most of us have heard of avocado toast. Millennials made this a thing, and it is delicious. I love it, but I wanted to add a little bit more protein in. So what I did was took a simple white bean. These have very minimal flavor and the texture isn't so starchy. I took that, mushed it up with the avocado, added a little bit of lemon. You want to add some kind of citrus to your avocado to prevent browning, so lemon or lime is a really great option. A little bit of salt and pepper if you want, some onion powder, some garlic powder. Do it however tastes good to you. You can add a little bit of hot sauce for some kick. From there, I took a piece of true fermented sourdough, toasted it up, slapped that on, and then topped it with some sliced cucumbers, sprouts, and tomatoes. Again, You can totally, you know, customize that. If you wanted, you could add a fried egg on top and really make kind of more of a meal out of it. So this one does have more steps, more ingredients, but it also doesn't necessarily have to be a snack. It's great for a snack, but it will also be a great option for breakfast or for lunch or for a quick dinner. So carbohydrate from your toast, fats from your avocado, protein from your beans, and there you go. You have a nice, complete, balanced snack. That's it for today's video, friends. I hope that you enjoyed. Be sure to comment down below, tell me what your favorite quick snack is, or drop an emoji of your favorite food. Remember to be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.